Hi Aquarius, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for January 2021. This month I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck, and remember these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Ascendant, and Aquarius Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check out your cusp sign. So all that being said, Aquarius, now onto your January 2021 Psychic Tarot reading. Aquarius, the first card you have is Eight of Rods, and this is news coming to you swiftly. It could be swift or sudden change. It could be long distance travel. If it's communications, it could be coming to you in the form of emails, text messages, phone calls. Any kind of communication could be possible here. Could also be the arrows of love coming to you. Things are going to start rolling along in January, and at some point, probably past the midpoint towards the end of the month, you're going to feel like, oh my gosh, things are actually starting to happen after you have felt like maybe stuck for a while. Some of you are going to find out some news or information that can be very helpful to you if you're trying to build a business, or if you already own your own business and you're trying to expand it and build it up. And it may not come to you all at once. Some of this information for some of you is going to like trickle in. It's not going to be like everything happens all at once for you. Some of you are going to do some research or looking into something that you have interest in or curiosity about, or something you're trying to get information on. And it's like it's going to dovetail. Something you research or study or look into opens up things that start to like dovetail, and you find out, oh, I can know how to do this, and I can find out how to do that, or certain people that you need to connect with or communicate with can be indicated here as well. I feel that some of you Aquarians will be finally touching base with someone that can really bolster your career, your business, or your life. And again, I'm going to repeat myself, but my guide said it again, and really make something happen for you. Your expansion and growth is going to be bigger than what you anticipated ever, in the past, like more than ever before. Like if you thought, okay, I'd like to expand and have this goal or this particular thing, it's going to end up being much bigger than what you're even anticipating or what you thought would come to you. You may have very interesting conversations with someone back and forth, where they could be a mentor to you, a teacher to you, somebody you hire. That's going to be giving you, okay, here's the first step of what you need to do, Aquarius. Here's the next step of what you need to do, Aquarius. For some of you, it could involve love, but I feel that this particular card, for most of you Aquarians, is talking about communications back and forth with something that you're going to expand or grow in your own business or in your career. There may be some things you have to give up, discontinue doing, and maybe lock up and put away for another time. Doesn't mean you're not going to ever do it again, but there could be certain aspects of your life, your business, or your work where you will be, like I said, shelving it, putting it away. I see a box, you putting it in a box, locking the box and putting it away, but it doesn't mean you're not going to revisit that at a future date. So the next card you have here, Aquarius, is the Chariot, and the Chariot is change. This could be also having to choose between two different directions. It could be feeling like you're being pulled in two different directions. It could be having to make a choice between two things. Some people say the Chariot means success. So it could mean some kind of success for you. You may find yourself, Aquarius, starting to get intertwined with people and moving in different circles or new circles with people that are very in tune with your way of thinking or your line of work, your ideologies. This could even be spiritual, religious, spiritual, but for some of you, it's maybe what you think and believe about things going on out in the world, what's happening at a grander scale, that kind of energy. And you're going to be connecting with a lot of like-minded people. Some of you may even be getting involved in some kind of community. That could be in-person community, or it could be a community that you're connecting with through the internet in some way. Have patience in how you deal with and handle people in January, because you have to let people have their say. Let people get their thoughts out. Let people express themselves before you leap in and say, I don't agree with that, or wait, or cut them off. Like, definitely temper your responses and be a very excellent listener, especially when you're communicating with new groups of people or new people that you're hiring or are instructing you, or their clients or customers to you, or like I said, again, like some people that you're going to communicate. Could be in a club, group, or organization, a religious affiliation, or a spiritual community. Let people have their say. Listen carefully to what other people are saying to you before you decide, I don't agree with that, or, oh, I agree with that, or, before you jump on any bandwagons or try to dismantle any bandwagons. Just make sure you're tempering your responses and having patience when dealing with other people in January. Some of you Aquarians are going to come up with a plan or a project or an idea that's going to end up making you a lot of money in 2021 and maybe even beyond. This is a strong time. I know this isn't a yearly reading. I put the yearly readings on Vimeo, but I am getting for this year, January and this whole year, this is a really strong time for Aquarians to capture people's attention. So if you have a business or you need to attract more clients or customers, whether you work for somebody else or you work for yourself, or there's other ways you want to attract people's attention for whatever the reason. Maybe you have important messages to deliver or important work that you want to do. Or maybe you're trying to attract people in, a love partner, whatever. This is your year, Aquarius, to attract a lot of attention, not just January, but the whole year. This could have to do with Saturn moving into your sign and Jupiter also moving into your sign. To get more psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides, please check the description box below this video for the links for my most recent videos for Vimeo. I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you more accurate predictions for your astrological signs. These links and descriptions are also available on the videos page of my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Thank you. So the next card you have is the King of Pentacles. And this is an earth sign person. This is a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, sun, moon, or rising sign. Could be you, Aquarius, if you have a rising or moon sign that is an earth sign, or if you're born on the Capricorn Aquarius cusp. Some of you are going to be getting intertwined with this King of Pentacles and having a lot of conversations. Now, some of you, it feels like this, and don't be thrown that it's a king. This is just look at it as an earth sign person. Some of you are going to get intertwined with them romantically speaking. Some of you are going to get intertwined with them in a different capacity. Could be a friendship that goes into a love relationship, or it could be a friendship or a connection that turns into a business partnership or some kind of endeavor. You get intertwined with them. It's all highly likely. but I feel the connection or something sparks up in January. Maybe this is when you first have the first encounter with them. Some of you may already know this King of Pentacles. They're going to put a lot of effort into getting things going with you, whether it's somebody that's like, man, I got to do business with Aquarius, or man, I got to be a friend with them. I really like that Aquarius. I want to be friends with them. Or, you know, wow, I'm really attracted to Aquarius. I got to get something going on with them. Whatever their energy is to you, how they feel about you, they're going to feel motivated by the connection. And I feel you will too, but it's coming up here how they're going to feel motivated. They may also be putting a lot of energy into something that they're working on or doing, and they want your assistance or help with it. They could be starting a new club, group, organization, foundation, website, something that they feel is, maybe they're going to start a new business of some sort, and they feel like you could be a key player in what they're putting their energy into. I feel like they've been going through a period of time where things haven't been working for them. So as we cross into the new year, it's already been hitting them before January, but they are like, yeah, this isn't working, or I'm not getting anywhere with what they were trying to do. And so they've changed direction and putting energy and thought into a new path or a new endeavor. And this is where you come in. If you're already connected with the King of Pentacles, they may be trying to make you proud of them and acknowledge something that they've done. You may already be married or connected to this King of Pentacles. And they really want to elevate their standing. If there's somebody that is interested in you and you're not already intertwined with them, they want to elevate their standing with you. So you pay attention to them, notice them, and want to go there with them in some degree. Work, business, love. If you're already connected with the King of Pentacles, that message still applies. They want to impress you or get recognition and acknowledgement from you and improve their standing with you, whether you are intertwined with them already or you're not. So the next card you have is the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is a water sign person. This is a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising sign. It could be you, Aquarius, if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that's a water sign, or if you're born on the Aquarius, Pisces cusp. It could also be a child to you, because pages can be children. It could be a messenger about emotions or love. It could also be an immature or young at heart water sign adult. It doesn't just have to be a child. Some of you have an association with somebody that's a water sign person that's throwing themselves into something blindly. It could be a new kind of project, a new endeavor, a new hobby, a new thing they want to do. For some of you, this is your children. For some of you, this is you, because this is, if you have strong water placement, like I said, this could be you. They're trying to see things with new eyes. They may be also trying to rebuild their life in some way or build something new in their life. They may be asking you to believe in them. For some of you, this is the King of Pentacles rising sign or moon sign, or vice versa. For some of you, this Page of Cups and the King of Pentacles are the same person. Not for all of you. That's not the case for all of you. Court cards always mean multiple people. For some of you, this Page of Cups is somebody that's trying to assimilate to something new. Maybe it's things going on out in the world and they're trying to assimilate to it, or a new job, or a new school regime, or a new program they're starting, or, a new adjustment of some sort. So for some of you, this Page of Cups is trying to get used to something, get used to some kind of big change. You may not understand why they're doing things in the way they're doing them. You may feel like there's too much subterfuge with them. Maybe you feel like they're doing things in a backwards way, or like they're withholding information from you and only telling you certain things. I feel for some of you, you may be kind of confused as to why they're doing and handling things in the manner in which they're doing so in the month of January. And that could even go out further in time than just January. That could happen in the next 5-6 months with this water sign person for you. If this is a child to you, you may be worried about them. You may feel like they need extra care, special handling. Maybe they don't feel well. If it's not physically well, if they're fine in a physical sense, they could be going through emotional difficulties, and you may be worried about them and feel like you have to handle them carefully or look out for them and make sure they're making the right decisions. They're not, because right in the beginning they may be willing to throw themselves into something blindly. That could be a new friendship, a new love relationship, a new job, or something. I don't know. You got to listen to Page of Cups again. There was a lot of things that came up with that page. So your outcome card of your last card in this reading for January of 2021, you have 10 of Cups, which is happily ever after. Happy home, happy life, happy children, feeling good emotionally in some way. You're going to feel like you're finally getting your feet off the ground and like things are starting to move. Just like I got in the very beginning, I'm getting it again. Some of you that are single are going to partner up with somebody that's going to be very helpful and instrumental to you in your life. And that applies even if you're already coupled and this is somebody that's in a work or business related sense. But for some of you, this is in a love relationship sense. Some of you Aquarians are going to feel in January and maybe throughout the year like you're going to crave or desire to be around helpful and supportive people to you. And if you haven't felt that way for a while, I feel this is some of the breakthrough that you're having in this whole year, even though this is a January reading, in this whole year. But you may actually see it really tip off and start in January. If you were in a relationship that broke apart, I feel that you're going to smooth things over with them and get back together. It's possible for some of you. If it, obviously some of you are going to be like, no way, I would never get back together with my ex. But those of you that still have feelings for your ex, or somebody that you're still with, but it had been rocky, it's going to get mended and repaired. Some of you Aquarians may actually start looking online or pondering and thinking about a new living space. So you may be thinking about selling a place and moving. You're going to have a lot of fortuitous events that come to you when you start opening up and expressing yourself emotionally. And some Aquarians get accused. I always laugh when I see how they're like, oh, Aquarians are cold. Oh, well, really? Where's your moon sign? Where's your Venus? I have Cancer moon. Sorry, I am not a cut off and distant Aquarius. I just find that funny. But, Aquarians can have that detachment. I'm not going to say no, but still, it really depends on other things in your chart. But I do feel that for Aquarians in January and maybe even more at other points in the year, the more you express yourself from and be honest and open about how you feel will actually benefit you and not be a detriment. Whereas you may have found in the past when you expressed yourself and you, emotionally, that things didn't go quite the way you wanted. I see it being a benefit for you in this year, and not even just this year, especially in January. So the best gemstone crystal you got the same one that Leo got for January for you to meditate with, work with, and wear. You have bloodstone. And let's see why this is a good stone for you for January. It's a good stone for you because you may have some kind of question marks or concerns or worries, or you're thinking about your finances. This is a good stone for you to be protective of to help your energy to be protective of what you already have. This is going to be a stone that's helpful for you if you've got to make your mark in the world about what you're expressing or saying, what you're sharing, work-wise, or like I said, emotionally, which came up in 10 of Cups. This is a stone, I believe it came up the same way for Leo. I'd have to listen to it because they don't always mean the same things for every sign. But if you need to get, I'm sure it did, if you need to get acknowledged or noticed or recognized, this bloodstone is going to help elevate you and make you stand out in the crowd. So I'm pretty sure Leo got that same message for why bloodstone would help them. It's also, this is funny, it's also going to help you tone down any energies that you have a tendency to project that you don't want to project. Like whatever you want to put a lid on about yourself. Like if you get overzealous about this thing or that area or whatever, this will help you temper it down. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. I want to thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the additional videos that I record, where I channel the psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides that you're not going to see here, you can get my Vimeo videos, which are on my Vimeo Videos on Demand page. And I always post the most recent recorded links below in the description box in the Show More section down below the video. And some of the most recent video series I have recorded is my psychic crystal readings for January for 2021. So if you'd like to get a continuation of this reading, you can click on that link and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Also, my psychic tarot readings for the new year of 2021, they're very, very popular. Every year, that's my biggest selling videos. If you want to see what I get for your sign for the entire year, I highly recommend you check that out. And always wise to get your rising sign, because your rising sign is going to give you more of a complete picture. Please read the description either on my website or underneath the video on Vimeo, or listen to the trailer, because I tend to change it up how I do the yearly readings. This one is a total of 14 cards, 7 main cards with 7 expanding cards, but you need to read the categories of each card that I'm looking into. So please check that out. Also, if you would like to get the solar eclipse in Sagittarius, December 14th, 2020, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. Those videos, predictions, the eclipse effects last for 6 months. So you got to check them out. I mean, really, I used a format where the first card is going to look at what's ending for you from that eclipse. The second card is what's beginning for you. The third card is the blessing. The fourth tarot card is what's the karmic lesson. And then the fifth card is an oracle card. And I also look into the crystal in those videos. Also, and those eclipse effects last for 6 months. That eclipse occurred on December 14th, 2020. Don't forget the full moon lunar eclipse in Gemini, November 30th, 2020. Psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. I did the same format. And that eclipse in Gemini, we're still under the effects of that eclipse also for 6 months. And if you would like to help donate to my channel and support the work I do here, I have a donation link, which is connected to PayPal, listed underneath all the video series that I have listed down below. And I want to say thank you so much to all the people that have been really quite generous and donated to my channel and help support the work I do here. It does really make a difference and help a lot. So thank you so much for that. I don't take that lightly. Also, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here, you can follow me on my Facebook page at The Lucky Mermaid LLC, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC, and on Instagram at The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use a variety of divination tools. You never know what I'm going to use. And those predictions are not just for the day I post them. Sometimes they're for a couple weeks, a couple months, or a week out, or a few days. And many people find those resonate with them. You may find they resonate with you as well. And I feel like people have asked me, well, what sign is it for? If you're guided to go look at it, I really believe there's at least one or more messages in those predictions for you. So I'd love to see you over on my social media pages and check that out. So I hope you have an absolutely fantastic month of January. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.